This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social, in association with Betfred. I'm joined by George Groves, the immediate aftermath of Joshua Buatsi's close unanimous decision victory against Craig Richards. George, a great fight, but what did you make of it?
Brilliant fight, awesome fight, lived up to its billing, lived up to the pre-fight hype. Two guys from pretty much the same place on the planet, but left it all in the ring tonight. Without sitting on the fence, I scored it a draw. Objectively scored it, and I couldn't split the last round. I gave one 10-10 round halfway through, and then right at the end, I couldn't split them in the last round. They both dug their heels in, and away they went. You couldn't really moan who won. So it could have gone a round or two either way. Buatsi was busier throughout the fight, really, but Richards was catching a lot of eye-catching shots, especially right at the end of the shot. He had a big right hand or chopped the right hand over, big left hooks. Both guys look hurt at times. Brilliant fight, really good fight, well worth watching, keeping boxing alive.
Because Josh came away with the victory, George, throughout the weekend he said that if he is victorious, world titles next, most likely route would be Bivol if he doesn't rematch Canelo. Would Buatsi be ready for Dimitri Bivol?
I think so. I mean, I rate Buatsi. I think they both rose to the occasion tonight, and they're both quality operators. I think there's still room for improvement with Buatsi, though. That's the thing. I can honestly say, and I'll say it to his face. I say you still can be a better fighter, and maybe he needs to fight for a world title, win a world title for that to happen. And I don't doubt he will definitely become a world champion one day. I'd like to see I'd love to see how he would get on and how he would come over someone like Dimitri Bivol. But at the same time, there's so much good competition here even in the UK. Callum Smith, Callum Johnson, Dan Aziz and Yard, and the list goes on. So there's loads of people who would give each and one of each other a run for their money. So but he deserves a world title fight. He's done nothing wrong in his pro career, unbeaten. Had to overcome some injuries. Had to overcome the world collapsed him with fucking lockdowns and shit. I had him. I thought he was the star of 2016 Olympics. He used to come and do loads of rounds sparring me, and I thought he was an exceptional talent. It'd be a travesty if he doesn't win a world title. I'd love to see him step up and get one next.
I do just want to go back to a couple of weeks ago, Canelo Bivol. What did you make of that? And if you was in Canelo's shoes, would you rematch Dimitri Bivol, or would you look for that Triple G trilogy bout in September?
I don't know. It depends who he is and his mentality. I was happy with the laws of physics. Big beats little, like that. That's what it is. And he was clever, and he done the job, and that was. He soundly beat someone who's that much bigger than. If they were both middleweights, then maybe it wouldn't have been the same result. But I think a Triple G fight would be the logical fight if I was advising Canelo. I think that's a great fight. Everyone wants to see it. If it doesn't happen now, maybe it will never happen. So. Unless he can get something again in his advantage where they strip Bivol down to super middleweight, see if he can make that weight and have the fight there at some sort of catch weight. Otherwise, I can't really see him beating him in a return. I can see Bivol maybe being a bit better where he's got the measure of Canelo now.
Your old friend Chris Eubank Jr. has called for a Golovkin bout as well. Would you be interested by that?
Yeah, I'd have to watch it. I think Golovkin beats him, but I'd love to watch it. But he might catch him at the right time. Golovkin's in 40 now, is he? So phenomenal fighter, but he might be the right time. But I don't think I can't see Eubank Jr. beating Gennady Golovkin.
Just final one, George. Amir Khan announced his retirement last week. Just your thoughts on what was a brilliant career on his front?
Yeah, fantastic. I think it's the right decision. He's been a fantastic ambassador for the sport. Winning the silver medal in Athens 2004 was phenomenal. And literally everyone who came after him has felt the benefits of, not just the lottery funding that's injected into the amateur boxing system, but also, the hype that come with British boxing after him. So we're getting thrown out. Much like we're gone.
George, pleasure to talk to you. We'll have to kind of leave that there now, but thank you.